ask, like,
I get you.
because
Yeah.
WWE just announced they're coming to Perth, and that's
Ooh,
a
yeah, that's
$500 flight for us. Return each, so it's $1,000 between me and Queen, and we're trying to basically tickets, I believe, go on sale next week. So we're just trying to figure that out. Because to be honest, it's John Cena's like final year of wrestling, so we're
Gotcha. Yeah.
we yo Gaz, we're in the community channel if you want to hop in, dude.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, he is here. I didn't even hear you join.
Yep.
Oh, because streamer mode would have activated. That's why.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. Let me get set up.
Yeah, easy, bro. Easy. I'm just gonna get the dice roll going for me. Right, we need a 6, we need a 4, we need a 8, we need a 20. Cool. Alright, I need to put my lights on.
Cool.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Okay, so we left up in the Goblin Village, right?
Oh, fuck, I don't even remember at this point. Wait.
I think that's where we left off.
think
I
that's
could be
where we
wrong.
left
Yeah,
off.
we regrouped.
Well, hang on, we wanna...
I'm just discussing. I'm not
Oh,
starting.
okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think we were just chilling in the Goblin Village because we escaped the temple and the guards.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's sort of what I remember. And then we kind of had to do a quick exit because Maxim had to go. Well, it wasn't really a quick exit.
Oh yeah.
But we had to cut it because, boys were sleepy. Which is fair. I don't know what time it is for you guys over there. It's just shit. Fucking daylight savings has ruined time zone for me.
Yeah.
For you guys.
It's 11:21 in the evening for me, so pretty late.
It's 9:21.
It's a public holiday over here because I don't know if you guys. I'm just gonna educate you while we guys wait, but so I'm gonna show you this. It's Anzac Day for us, which is where we remember our fallen soldiers from World War One and World War Two.
Okay.
Because when in
Yeah,
World War One,
I looked it up after your post.
yeah, when we
Cool.
in World War One, basically after the Brits basically sent the Australians up for slaughter in Turkey, we basically had there was so much dead that we had like a peace, sort of like a peace between both sides, and I think, fuck, it's been a while, but yeah, we basically had a minute of silence, I think, for our dead, and that's sort of where it started for us, and then it's become a full-on remembrance day for us over here. So that's sort of the history of
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 25th of April every single year for us we do it, which it's the 24th over there for you guys, but yeah. Basically, yeah, the Gallipoli campaign is what fucking did it. But ANZAC is the Australian New Zealand Army Corps. That's what ANZAC stands for.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
I didn't know what it stood for.
No, actually.
Yeah, so that's what ANZAC stands for. So Australian New Zealand Army Corps.
Cool.
I used to go to a lot more of like because what they do, so on Anzac Day they do a dawn service where they play like the trumpet, and then we basically do like remembrance of like those at the, I guess what you would call them, like epitaphs, I'd say. What do we call them? Fuck, it's been a while since I've actually gone to a service. It's been a couple of years. But basically, yeah, like all over the country, there's like Anzac sort of memorials, and that's where they hold it, and then we'll march down the street after the fact or before the fact, or even both. I think it's both. We march from a location, from a like normally like an RSL, which is like basically like like almost like a country club slash pub, but it's like for like veterans. So RSL will stand for fuck. RSL stands for the Returned and Services League of Australia. And then basically we'll normally march from like an RSL down to the memorial, and then that's where they'll hold the service, and we'll march down to the memorial. Then we'll be silent as they obviously have friends and family that are, and obviously past soldiers that served, and then they'll do their piece, and then and normally it's within tradition to wear like a red poppy, because that's the flower for it. So yeah, and so we get a day off every year for that. And they normally, so there's a gambling game called 2 Up that's basically illegal for the whole rest of the year except for Anzac Day, and it's called 2 Up because it's something they used to do in the war.
Oh.
Yeah. So and it's only you're only allowed to play it on Anzac Day. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just some interesting facts and things about the history and the law. So.
Do we know if anyone else is joining today?
Fake Name said he was joining. I think Chaos said he'll.
Okay.
I think Chaos said maybe. I'll at Fake Name.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But yeah, is it? Do you guys have like a memorial? Is it like Memorial Day? Do you guys have like a memorial?
Yeah, Memorial Day and 4th of July.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. And when is Memorial Day for you guys normally?
Oh damn, I forget.
Yeah, I think it varies a little bit, but I could be misremembering.
True.
Oh, apparently this year it is May 26th.
And then next year it's May 25th.
Yeah, it's observed on the last Monday of May.
Okay.
It's considered the unofficial beginning of summer in the United States, apparently.
True. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that the Brits in the World War I, man, fucking sent us up for slaughter, eh?
Jeez.
Assholes. Yeah, so they didn't want to send their men up because at the time Turkey's men had, I think, was it the guns from the Germans? It was more advanced than what we had in World War I. And we got fucking slaughtered. They sent us up instead. Well, they did send the Brits up, but they sent the Brits up after we got just demolished.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yep.
There's a concept though, like obviously remembering the fallen is important, but then something that pisses me off about this is because it's like, bro, like this shit only happens because people who are that fucking egotistical can't solve problems over a fucking conversation. I get that we have to take down tyrants, but tyrants are assholes. And then here's another little bit of interesting info for you. So the rats at Tobruk is a that's what they call themselves. Tobruk, which was, I believe, Tobruk is located, I believe, near Egypt. Tobruk, Libya. And we held, I don't know, I can't remember which front we held, but the Aussies held the front for 6 months. And then when the French came in to relieve us of our duties, they lost it within 2 weeks.
Sorry to interject real quick. I just need to step AFK for a few minutes.
Yeah, do that.
I figure while we're still waiting, I'm just gonna quickly take care of a quick chore.
Yeah. So we held.
Mm-hmm.
Just. So we. Australians reclaimed the badge. Okay, just trying to find out the origin of it. Tobruk had an excellent network below ground defensive positions which had been built pre-war by the Italian army. The propagandist for German William Joyce, better known as Lord Haw, began describing the besieged men as living like rats in the underground dugouts and caves. In radio broadcast, he derivativously referred to and addressed the garrison as the rats of Tobruk. Like the aging warships that supplied evacuated Tobruk were denigrated by German propaganda as scrap iron. The ships became known affectionately as the garrison as the scrap iron flotilla and the Tobruk ferry service. But Australians, when we reclaim the name as a badge of pride, even going so far as to strike their own unofficial medal bearing the likeness of a rat. Because when we held Tobruk, I think we pushed the Germans out and we held Tobruk for months and months and months. When did we take it? We took it 1941. We took it. Can't even see when we took it. When did we take it?
Good to learn from history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't see the dates, but I know for we held it when, and I believe it was the French that then came in and then lost it. The French. Interesting law stuff. History. I think it was the French. Could be wrong. Sorry, French people.
Bingo.
Well, I added them in my Discord, so. Right, Chaos is not coming. Ooh, no, I have not. And fake name is here, so basically when Maxim is back, we can go ahead.
Okay, cool.
You have read it twice. The ancient history does sort of interest me. The one thing about the Romans, though, the one thing I question about history, right? Like, not saying that everything that's put out there is fallible, but history is always written by the winners. And I would like to know, like, I wish I had, like, the ability to, like, know, like, all sides of all the arguments you can make for things that happen in history. Not gonna lie. It would be interesting. History's always written by the winners.
Yeah.
All I know is some of the fucking technology that they had to build Rome, and we can't even make buildings fucking last even like 100 years these days. That's what impresses me about ancient Rome, is that, you know, even though the Colosseum's fucked, half of it's still standing how many fucking years later. It's crazy. Or even like if you look at the pyramids or whatever, it's like, that shit's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I know some people out there would make that
Built to last
the aliens
times
built
1,000.
it. The aliens built it. It was the aliens. They brought the olives too. But in all seriousness, I wish we could have like a time machine and go back and just witness events like for what it was.
Yeah, just see it exactly how it is.
Yeah, because like, dude, you get like, I'll say this for everything. Like, I'm not saying this like as any bias, but everyone would have some sort of bias in how they wrote their history. They took every innovation thrown at them and cranked them to 11. True. Question. I got a real question for you guys. Do you guys believe Atlantis existed? I know it's sort of like mythological, but I'm not talking
I think
like...
it had a different name.
Well, I think there was a civilization that went underneath the sea, right? Because we still don't know half of what the fuck is like in the water, bro. We still don't know shit.
Yeah, but
So,
there are multiple societies
yeah,
that have out of under the water.
Yeah. No, but when the Romans heard about it, they invented the aqueducts to one-up them. True. I mean, I think it's very possible that it might not have been called Atlantis, but I definitely think there was probably some sort of ancient civilization that, yeah, did get fucking taken by water. I mean, look at tsunamis. They happen all around the world all the time. So it wouldn't surprise me if a civilization fell because of it, but it's very interesting to me. That is one of the coolest like stories that we have no answers for, and whether or not it even happened. But I'd love to like know if that happened. Do you know what I mean? It's funny when you think about it. Some of the old school historical stories, man, I'd love to know like what actually happened. It also didn't help that the Romans, who were the superpower basically of the world at the time, decided to basically try and destroy like everyone else's sort of like history and religious background if that it didn't align with theirs. So there's probably shit there's definitely been a lot of shit that's been lost through time and in translation and along the way. Because like even if you're gonna look at like the Bible, right, just as an example, right, that was written in Arabic, which does not translate well to English at all, because back then things were written in a spoken language. Like, so I did this like class at uni, and it basically like analyzed the Arabic version. Well, there was Hebrew, obviously Hebrew and Arabic. There's different. Sorry, not Arabic. It was Hebrew. There was you know, but back then it was very different how they would like how we read how things are written now is like fucking so different to how things were said back then. And so when you try to like read like things in translation from back then, like we are a reading culture now because we have what we have the technologies but not everyone could read or write back then. In fact, you had to be very rich to have like to be able to own like papyrus and like actually write. So it was very limited. It was a very spoken culture when you talk about like thousands of years ago. So it's very interesting. Yeah. In fact, I'm not saying I hated everyone. They hated the Christians. That's definitely for damn sure. The Catholics did not like the Christians back then. Yeah. But I think the thing that interests me is like how far sort of civilization in ways has come, and we try to read things within the context of today from like yesteryear, but it doesn't necessarily like translate the most effectively, because back then it wasn't a written culture, it was a spoken culture, completely different. We are reading and written and basically like regurgitating culture now. It's very different. Back then they used to use stories, and we still use stories now, don't get me wrong. Back then they would utilize stories to illustrate their points, even if it wasn't real, to illustrate the moral points of their stories in just about everything, versus now it's like what we write is like clear cut, if that makes sense, to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree. I wouldn't say everything's clear cut. I'm just saying like because we can all read and write to a degree.
Yeah,
even
now
if it's
our
not that,
stories are more
Yeah.
stories just for the story's sake
Yes.
instead
yes,
of
yeah.
stories to
Yeah,
pass
100%.
down something.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yes, we don't use normally stories now to pass down like through our families to illustrate points. We don't do that anymore. But that was literally how our culture was 2,000-3,000 years ago. That was the culture of humans then. So yeah, it's just I would love to know like what has been lost, what has been changed, what has been not acknowledged by the winners, like what was real. I'd love to know what was real about everything. I feel like no human brain could probably hold all the secrets out there are. And I'm not even saying it's intentional. I'm just saying there are definitely like, you know, it's just like how fallible humans can be, because you can miss things, you can translate them wrong, you can purposely withhold information, you can the winners write
You can
history.
convince yourself.
Dude, it's like when like I ain't even gonna lie. Obviously, like not to get too deep into World War II, but for the Western civilization to suggest that they're the heroes of that is a crock of shit. Like,
Sorry, I'm back.
We did stop a tyrant. I'm not saying we didn't, but
You can start.
the reason why that tyrant even came to life is because the West funded them back into power. But they will always leave that story out. Like no prime minister or president's gonna get up and say that. But literally the Brits and sorry USA, but literally the Brits and USA literally helped fund Germany back into the position where they could get to where they were. So it's like like it and then how we're like raised on like when we grow up, like taught in school and stuff. It's just like that none of that's told to you. Like you have to then go find that out for yourself. Because they were just like, oh no, Australia was fantastic, and Americans were fantastic, and the Brits were fantastic, and we're all the heroes, and we took down the bad guy. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, but all that matters at the end of the day is that bad things happened and to people that didn't deserve them.
Oh no, dude. I'm not. Again, this isn't me saying or justifying what bad like leadership has done. I'm just saying, in the context of what we were just saying before, were you AFK? I was like, I would love to have like a holistic knowledge of like everything that gets like left out, that maybe accidentally doesn't get put in, and the things that people actually withhold and why. And I would love to like instead of what we just have, it'd be like what I was saying. It'd be interesting if we had a time machine and watch like events, not just that, like just everything, history, and have like the ability to see what happened for what it was and how it happened, and you know, not have the missing piece of like the context and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and we were like talking about not just that, but like how like if you look at like historical like books, like I just use the Bible for example because it's such an easy one to pick. That when like a lot of the First Testament was written, a lot of it was in Hebrew, which was and I guess some sort of Arabic, I think as well, and Greek. There was Greek translations out there too, and basically that was a spoken culture and not a written culture like today, which is why it doesn't actually translate well into English, because it doesn't make like they sort of have to make it sort of work. Because it was such a different culture back then. So that's what I'm saying. I love to like, see everything for what it was. If that would be like, if I had a superpower, I'd love to go back in time just to see what shit was like and what actually happened. That's just me. But yeah, it wasn't just the war stuff. It's just I'm just picking easy topics to sort of like throw that out. Anyway, I'll shut up and the DM can take over. If everyone's
Whoa. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
National propaganda fake news plays a heavy role in history? Absolutely. You have to retroductively discover the real story of history by logically drawing out the real from propaganda? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Human intentions.
Mm.
But
Let's get to the story.
so the last thing you guys remember is the clang, all the metal, and all the clashing and all the blood. Fake name is fading from the rage of yesterday and feels much better, of course. So chaos is gonna stay in the Goblin Village today.
Yep.
From here, it is up to you guys to decide what to do.
What are our options, Mr. DM?
Well, I mean, you might be able to ask the goblins for help, or maybe you go on a little side quest for the goblin and convince them that way.
What do you guys want to do? Maxim, fake name.
Just a option.
I'm honestly, I'm open to just going on the side quest for the goblins to try to earn their favor again a little bit more and
I'm down for that. Are you down for
get
that?
them to
fake name?
fully side with us.
Okay,
Alright, fake name says
so
sure.
your target is this predator of the forest. So
Okay.
it's gonna be a little bit of hunt if you guys want to go hunt for him. What do you think, fake name?
I think he said sure.
Cool.
Yep, sure.
Ooh. Well, so you guys are fully rested up.
Cool. That's what you want. Yo, John Grebo, dude. How you doing? We're doing D&D. D&D. One shot with the chat. Take the lead, Mr. DM.
Okay. So
Nice, John. Nice.
as you guys go through the forest, exiting the goblin tunnel, you find yourselves surrounded by a giant web.
I think we're
In
playing
this
the
giant
latest,
web,
John.
a giant spider staring directly at you. Gonna be roll for initiative.
D20. I roll a 17 plus 3,
Nice.
so that's a 20.
I got 6 in total.
Okay. So it's gonna be Kino, fake name. Maxim, then the spider.
Nice, John. Yeah, we're doing a one shot with the chat, so technically people can join in, can come in, come out.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah. So if you actually want to join in, now would be the time.
Okay.
If not, that's okay. You can just enjoy.
Okay. So, be careful where you move, because every time you move, you're gonna have to roll to get caught in this web.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Okay. But it's
That
only
could be
one enemy.
problematic.
Okay. So, Kaino, it's your turn first.
Okay. So,
So you are detected right now.
oh shit. What do you need me to do? Roll?
No. You're good. Just, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
How
what
do you
I
want
wanna
to
do.
proceed towards
So,
the enemy?
So,
The enemy is in a web, probably like 20 feet in front of you and above you. Like 20 feet in the air,
oh, you're talking about the
like
hunter?
on a giant web. No. You're against a giant spider right now.
Okay. Sweet. 20 feet, did you say?
20 feet ahead of you and above you. So, yeah, basically like 30 feet.
Well, I don't know. Would I be able to do an acrobatic attack from that? That's probably too high. Could I go? Is there a tree close to me that I could climb up to get in position to use?
So the nearest trees are covered in these webs, but
Okay.
you do have your bow on you, and if you wanted to, you could try to go into stealth mode, but that would take both your actions, so you wouldn't be able to.
I think, to be
You'll be able
honest,
to.
I think I will probably just. I'll shoot with my bow. I'm gonna attack. Fuck it. Why not? Fuck it, we bought.
Okay. So roll d20.
Oh, it's not gonna be a good roll. Oh, it's a good roll. Okay. 16 plus.
What is it? 16?
16.
So that's going to be plus your dexterity.
Which is plus 6. So that's 22.
Yeah, that's not a crit because you have to hit a 20 for a crit, but that's really good.
Okay.
So can you roll a d8
Yes.
for damage?
I can roll a d8 for damage. My d8. Oh, it's only a 3.
So that's gonna be. I think it's plus 2. So that's gonna be 5 damage.
It is a plus.
It's a +4. I can
Yeah,
see it's a
plus-
+4.
yeah, it's
1d6 +4.
Yeah, d6 actually. Yeah.
Oh, d6. You could roll again.
Okay. So that would make it 7.
So that's 7. Okay, 7
Ah.
damage to the spider.
And then.
The spider quivers with the damage you inflicted.
Okay. See that, boys? Fucking smash the shit out of him.
Okay, fake name. It is your turn. You have your javelins, you have your halberd.
Wait, I have a secondary action that I didn't take. Damn. Should have.
In John Karibo, my crits are only 20 unless you get a feat to make it 19 also. Because 19 or 20 for the enemies is devastating. Unless they're like a legendary enemy.
Which we haven't come across yet, I don't think.
Okay, so fake name you here. Oh, fireball the webbing, causing the spider to swing around into a tree. Okay, so you want to do it like above the spider, like burn the webs. That's a good idea. Ooh. So that is a success. The spider catches on fire a little bit. It's only causing 2 damage, but the spider is now on the floor.
Nice. Fake name.
Yeah, we're level 4 right now. We're close to another level.
Oh, I didn't level it up. I better do that.
Yeah, so add 5 health also.
Wait, are we level 4 now?
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't realise.
Were you here last time?
I just don't remember.
Was I here last time?
Yeah, that added 5 health for me. That's fine.
No, we got back to the Goblin Village. That's what it was. Yeah, I had to leave like a slightly bit early, so.
Yeah, I'm at
Okay, well,
I'm
we're
at
level
27
4.
health now.
We're level 4. Okay.
Yeah. I should have done. Oh yeah. Okay. I should have done that.
Well, the spider is on the floor. Fake name, did you want to move at all? Like, walk around? Because you just, like, threw your fireball from one position. Did you want to, like, walk away from the spider? Or, like... And then it's going to be Max's turn.
Yeah, one of the things that can be with this though, John, is because we play with some of the people in the chat, sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, but that's okay, because that's sort of how I wanted it to be. I wanted to open it up to people in the chat, and they don't really have to join the Discord if they don't want to. We just play a little bit patiently, which is fine.
I'm trying to figure out what to go into for my level up.
Dude, it would be perfect if USA didn't have fucking 10-second, like, delay on my stream. Like 3 second delay would be nice. But
yeah, I'll figure it out later.
Classic Oz to US. So you're gonna sleep. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. No worries, John. We play this every single Thursday for you guys. So we're only once a week, and it normally goes for 2 to 3 hours, depending on how people are feeling. Because I didn't want to make this like the only thing we do, but I wanted to do it just to explore, just to give us, a break between doing Master Duel and whatever, and enough people. We normally have 4 people in the party, which is perfect. So I think we've had 5 once. So if you ever want to hop in, just create a character sheet. I just use D&D Beyond, and then you just send it to Kaz, and then we just go. And he'll just slot you in however. And you'll be caught up, basically.
Okay, defensive stance. Okay, Maxim, are you done with your level up?
Yeah, I am.
Cool. So it is your turn. Remember, you got that hammer move. You got whatever your level up was. Good shit. Okay, it's your turn now.
Yep.
Feels like everyone's like feeling flat today.
You know why I'm kind of like
You're high as fuck. We know.
Oh yeah, no, yo. I'm trying.
He's like, how do I click this button?
Oh yeah.
Me too.
So my DM is high and one of my members is high. That's great.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no. I don't even have a problem with that. That's fun. I'm just not on the same wavelength and I'd like to be. Anyway, I'm going to shut up so you can do what you need to do. So what are you going to do, Maxim?
Let me see. So, I think I'm gonna try to hit it with a guiding bolt. We're still like the spider's
On the
just
ground.
been hit with an arrow so far, right?
No, arrow
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
fake name.
A little bit
Yeah,
of fire
right.
damage.
Burnt the web and it's on the ground now. Correct?
Oh, in that case, hold on a second.
And then fake names.
I'm gonna
and
hit-
defensive stance. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit Toll the Dead. I point at a creature I can see within range and sound a bell. And the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
It succeeds the wisdom saving throw. What's the check?
Wisdom 10.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Okay.
It rolled a 10 and it's like +2.
Fair, yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Okay. Well, it didn't take that damage, but does it have any after effects or anything?
Nope, it literally is just.
Oh. Well, it would have been a lot of damage.
It would have been a lot of damage. Yeah, that's the problem. All of my
From the
range
spider?
stuff is kind of iffy when it comes to.
The spider is gonna spend its charge, so all of you make a dexterity saving throw to dodge webbing, or get stunned.
All right.
Oh my god, cunt.
18.
9.
Oh,
Ooh.
plus your dexterity modifier.
Yeah, that is but plus. I rolled a 3.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, you barely failed it. So, and then fake name. He failed it too. He rolled a 3. Okay.
God damn.
Well, Maxim's free.
Okay.
Okay. But the spider is gonna crawl up a tree after that. So he is 30 feet up a tree. And now it's Kaino's turn, and you can either choose to lose all your movement or lose your action to get rid of the spider webs.
Wait, okay. I guess I'll have to lose my action then. I'll just get rid of the spider webs. What do I need to do? Do I need to roll a d20?
Okay. No, it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can still move now,
Okay.
and you can take a bonus action, like you can disengage.
Can I... Wait. Can I stealth?
Disengage, he won't see you anymore, but you're not hidden. He won't seek you out. You're not an attack target anymore. But you're not hidden to where you get double damage.
Okay. What else can I do in my bonus action? Fuck. Trying to think what else I can do. It says I can use a cunning action. You can take a bonus action to take a dash, disengage, or hide. Can I? How far away?
You can also dash, and then that adds 30 feet to your movement.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So where am I positioned? Like.
So
So
he's
where I'm
30
standing-
feet up a tree.
Is he like vertically above me? Is he like 45 degrees sort of a tree from me?
Probably like a little more degrees, like 50 degrees.
Okay, so he's a fair way out. You know what? I might try and dash to the tree that he's at. If I can reach that far.
So like to the bottom of the tree and up the tree?
Yeah, if that's possible.
Okay.
Dexterity roll. Oh,
No.
oh, I was gonna say, well, I hit a nat 20.
No. So I'll say like, so you want to disengage and then be close to him, kind of.
I want to dash to the tree that he's.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're there now.
Alright, cool. And then basically, yeah, and then I guess the next turn I'll just try and climb up the tree
Okay.
and kill him.
Cool. And then in fake name, it's your turn now.
What do you want to do? Fake name? Is it the
So
same
fake
options?
name,
Does he?
your web.
Yeah, he's webbed up.
So your web. So you can either get rid of your movement or your action. So you do have your javelin. So if you wanted to get rid of your movement, still throw, but it's up to you.
But then you're covered in spider ass juice. Just remember that.
Mhm.
Spider ass string, bro.
God damn.
I had to say something funny.
I mean,
Oh,
Maxim
no.
dodged it. Or slapped it away, maybe.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you choose to do, fake name? If he's
yeah, I
there.
probably just casually batted it away. I don't know.
He's just like, that smells like spider ass.
Oh no.
Oh no, fake name is not alive in this chat apparently. Even
Uh-oh.
better, he's like on a 90-second fucking delay.
Huh.
If he doesn't answer in like the next minute, do we just like? Just make
Yeah,
him-
he might go pick mushrooms or something, wander
Yeah.
off.
Oh.
Oh, there
that's
you go.
weird. That's weird.
Oh.
Okay, it's showing up now, fake name. I think it was, maybe your connection was a little off. Maybe.
It could be. Either way, fake name is alive and well.
Yep.
Didn't just randomly have a heart attack, which is great. Actions surge to remove the webbing and then the fireball as
Okay.
well. Okay.
So that is going to be your last spell cast,
Oh, true.
though.
He only gets 2?
The
Damn.
spider's going to try to dodge. The spider gets hit straight with the fireball. And because Kaino is a little far from it, Kaino does not take damage from the fireball,
Nice.
which is nice. Yep. Okay, so the spider is like 2/3 health.
Alright.
One of its legs is burned off. There you go. But now it's Maxim's turn.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We're good.
So, I think, given how wildly successful this was last time, Toll the Dead.
Cool. So unfortunately,
Yep.
the spider rolled a 15.
Damn. Well, Let me see if there's any bonus actions I have. All of my bonus actions are buffs for myself that wouldn't really apply while trying to do ranged stuff at the moment.
I mean, maybe you have a defensive buff?
Not really. My 2 bonus actions
Mhm.
are Magic Weapon and Searing Smite, so
Oh. Well, maybe just move towards the spider. I don't know.
yeah, I'll move towards the spider, why not?
Cool. Well, you and Kaino are both at the base of the tree.
Okay.
It is the spider's turn.
What
It
kind
is
of
gonna
shot?
lunge
Ooh.
at Maxim. So do you want to dodge or do you want to defend?
I will.
Its fangs drip with
Yeah, I'll
strong poison.
dodge.
Okay, cool. Okay, so dexterity saving throw. Do you want to roll a d20 or do you want me?
I got it.
Cool.
12.
Okay. So, do you have any modifiers? Or was that after your
That
dexterity?
was
modifier?
after modifier, yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna clip you with his fangs.
Okay.
You barely succeed, but you do take the poison damage. So take 1 damage now, and then
Okay.
when it's your turn again, you're gonna take 1 damage until the end of the fight.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's the spider's turn. Well, the spider is gonna go back up the tree 10 feet because he jumped down. So he's just like 5 feet out of range of you guys, of like your swing. But now it's Kaino's turn.
Okay. Where is he? How high up is he from me?
He's just a little up the tree, like 10 feet up the tree, and you guys are like 5 feet away from being able to like swing on him. Like if you climb 5 feet up the tree, you'll swing on him.
I'm gonna do a jumping attack, bro. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. Just fucking
Cool.
give me your ass, Web.
So do you want to use your strength or do you want to use your dexterity?
Dex, please, my friend. So I need to do a dexterity.
You
roll,
want
I believe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, what'd you get?
7 plus 6,
It's hard
13.
to fail this one. Yeah, you succeed. It's hard to fail this one.
Alright.
Yeah, you jump up, you stab the spider in the abdomen.
Fucking
You wanted to use both of your weapons?
because I got 2 daggers.
So
Let's do
one
two.
of them's gonna have the modifier, and then the other one isn't gonna have the modifier.
That's fine.
So
Okay.
roll those
So
damage.
it's 1d4, so I'll do 1d4. Okay. Do I get to choose which one has the modifier? God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 1. And the next
Okay.
d4, that's a 3 plus 4. That's 7. Sorry, it's a
Okay,
it's a plus
so
5.
8
Sorry, it's
damage.
plus 5. So that's 8 to 8. It's plus 5. I just checked my sheet. It's plus 5.
So 9 damage total.
No, 5 plus 3. It's 8. Yeah, 9 damage total. Sorry, yeah.
No, plus 1 because the other one.
Yeah. So 9 damage total.
Yeah, so 9 damage. That's good. So you got him at like half health. You like chop through him. There's like oozing guts spilling out of the spider,
And
he's enraged.
can I take a bonus action? Oh no, that is my bonus action. My bad. No, that's my second. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so your other attack was your bonus action, but if
What
you want
is-
to move back, you can.
Can I? Can I like?
You still have your movement. You have like 10 feet or 20 feet of movement.
Yeah. Can I like? So now that I've sliced this fucker open, I then press my feet against his abdomen and kick off back onto the ground.
Well, we'll just say you succeed on that, and you're about 15 feet away from him.
Sweet.
And now it is Fake Nam's turn. And he did the fireball last using his last spell slot. You're free from the webs.
Ooh,
Hurl a javelin to pin the spider to the tree.
I like this. This spider ain't gonna have much of an abdomen left if this hits.
The spider tries to dodge and fails to dodge the javelin.
Oh,
So we're gonna roll javelin damage. So damn fucking. Okay, the spider.
sorry, Sean. We're just doing D&D, bro. I hope you're having a great day. You can join in maybe on the next week.
All right. Toll the Dead has not been successful. How close am I to the spider?
So I'll say like the spider's pretty low on like life. So Toll the Dead would be more successful if he wanted to.
Sure, I'll
You're
do it
still
then. Toll the
you're
Dead.
probably like 30 feet still from the spider, because this was just like
Okay.
a circular. Yeah, he fails.
All right. It is in fact missing its health. So that is
Does that
10
have a
necrotic
modifier?
damage. No, it does not.
10.
Yep, 10
Well,
necrotic
he's dead.
damage.
He rots away, revealing a red, flickering white gem.
A gem.
I'm going to very cautiously approach the gem and take a closer look at it.
Using what skill?
I'm going to use... Let me think here. I'm going to use Insight first off to see if it has any
Okay.
like, anything of
So
concern.
roll a d20.
So I rolled an 18.
So you feel it's inert, and it needs more to be unleashed. It is safe to approach.
All right, in that case,
You feel it's on a teetering point between two different realities.
I'm going to just walk up and pick it up.
Okay. So you just hold it, and it's like cool feeling, like cold. Feels like just smooth, round gemstone.
Hmm.
And yeah. If you want to inspect it further, or like arcane it or history it.
That's what I'm going to do. I rolled a 13 on Arcana.
Okay. So So like remind me of like your spells.
So
Or your
I'm
yeah.
So I'm a cleric, but specifically I'm a Forge Domain cleric, right? So
Yeah.
it's basically just like I can functionally like craft things, I can buff items, I can make myself stronger. A lot of my magic
Okay.
revolves around that. And then on top of that,
Well,
there's like
this item, do you have a healing magic?
I do. I have a couple of healing magics.
So you feel like you should cast the healing magic on the item.
All right, in that case, I will cast. You know, I'm gonna take a gamble and say that casting a higher level spell might actually be better, and cast a first level Cure Wounds.
Okay, so
And if you want to know how much healing, I
gem
rolled
turns
21.
white. Then turns into, it's like the same mass as it was, but it is now in the shape of like a small shield.
Okay.
And basically this is like a general buff for all you guys
Okay.
while you guys have it. Yeah. So I'll say after each combat, you're gonna heal a D6.
Okay.
Yeah, while that's in your possession,
Cool.
all your party is gonna heal a D6 at the end of combat.
Works for
Yeah,
me.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
And
full
you
health
feel
anyway,
like
Wait, what's that?
this gem can be changed for dark energy too.
Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna hold on to it for now and just be patient. See whether it has any additional secrets.
Okay. Well, you guys want to proceed through the jungle and try to search for this predator?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can I
So-
just do a perception check? though?
Everyone, yeah, I was gonna say everyone give me a perception check. You guys are proceeding
Yeah.
through the jungle, going around the island.
Oh my god. I rolled a 1. So, plus 3.
I got a
so I get a
16.
4.
You feel like something in the world is happening, kind of. Would you get Maxim?
I got sorry, let me go back to the page. 16.
Also, fake name answer your
Nice.
question, too.
Oh, let me see. Can I get my javelins? Oh, good idea. Yes, you can. So, and also, fake name, you used your antidote, so you also have your jar. Do you want to fill up your jar full of spider poison for later, too?
He said yes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you remember you have poisoned weapons. So if you succeed on an attack, it's going to go away and it's going to give them poison. And then your jar will be another cast of that poison effect. Okay. Now, Maxim, you
Yep.
feel like there's eyes on you, which is a telling sign. And then I'm going to roll for fake name. Okay, he feels the eyes on your party too.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys could do like another perception or an investigation if you want to. Or you could just keep searching.
An investigation. Are you saying an investigation check?
Yeah, I'll roll one as well.
Yeah, I've got a +3, so hopefully I hit better this
Oh, that's a
time.
nat 20.
Oh my god.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I roll a 6. 3 with +3. God damn. The rolls aren't hitting today.
You're saving your rolls for combat, maybe. Okay,
Yeah, well, that was good.
so Maxim.
Yep.
It's like a guidance is leading your eyes and leads you to a specific tree branch. And you know where to aim. Okay. So like if you wanted to use like your hammer throw or like your
Oh, yeah, I
da-da-da,
can do that. I forgot about that. Forge Master's Hammer.
That's Thor.
And I just yeeted it with a 23.
Fucking hell, dude. I need to get high so I can start rolling like this. What is this?
Okay.
What is happening tonight?
About time. I'm not the one carrying.
So let me ask you, do you want to aim directly at where it's guiding you or at the tree branch underneath it?
I'm gonna aim at the tree branch underneath.
Okay. So you hit the tree branch, invisible cloak down, but now there's a net falling towards you guys. And each of you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Dodge the net.
Give me a good fucking roll, you bastard. Alright, 10 plus 6 is 16.
Oh, that's a nat 1. That's okay. Well, that's
Ooh.
karma for all my good rolls.
So, and then I'm gonna roll for fake name. So fake name, you got a 10. You're barely gonna dodge it because you're pretty finesse up. So Kino and fake name dodged it. Maxim, you're gonna be pinned under this net. It looks like a living metal, like really thin string net. It's gonna cut you into pieces if you don't break it with your strength or a powerful spell against it.
Gotcha.
Okay, but now we're gonna roll for initiative. So like everyone roll a d20.
All right.
And this thing is falling out of the tree, so it'll take fall damage. It's gonna go last.
I rolled a 16 and I have plus 4 on initiative, so that's not a nat 20, but a 20.
10 for me.
Okay. And then fake name rolled 19. So it's gonna be fake name.
Wait, I already... Does my bonus not get me over the line? Or...
Oh yeah. It's gonna be you first. I know fake name. Maxim. It's gonna be this predator. Okay. So I know. The predator hits the floor. It's gonna do an acrobatics check. It rolls out of its damage that it would have taken. What do you want to do? You're probably like 40 feet away from it.
How close am I
green,
to him?
fish-netted, monster-looking orc in front of you with a trained mask. You're 40 feet away. He's on the floor. He is like standing now. So he could take like a dodge action if you like shot at him, but he would have to succeed it, of course.
And how close am I to Maxim?
So you guys are like right next to each other. Like if you wanted to be at the edge of the group, you could be at the edge of the group, or you could be like at the center of the group. Like, what's your position? Where do you feel like you are you at the edge of the group?
Well, are we strong enough to help Maxim out of this, or does Maxim have to get out of it himself?
So you could go over and you could pull it off of him if you wanted to. You could use an attack on the net to see if it could like break the net.
Is this net, you said it's metal, is it heavy? Is it light? Is
So
it sharp?
it's light, but it's strong. It's like restricting. It's like pulling on it. It's like tightening.
Oh, it's like
It's gonna
almost
like
being
cut
enchanted.
him.
Okay. Fuck.
Shoulder tackle him under the falling
I
net.
mean, I was a bit late to read that.
Yeah, fake name. He's already caught. If you want to help him during your turn, it is your turn next, fake name. So if you wanted to leave it, if you wanted to be selfish and go attack him, and then fake name can do the save, it could be that way either. But it's up to you guys.
I turn to fake name and say, I'll keep the predator distracted. You just get... What's your name again, fake Maxim?
Quarry.
You help Quarry get out of that net so we can fight him at full strength. And then I'm gonna do what he can do, but only better. I'm gonna do an acrobatics jump. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm gonna grab my. I'm gonna roll a d20. Hopefully this is range. I want to do a jumping attack onto this predator guy.
Okay, so the plus is going to be the plus your movement. So you have 30. So if you get a plus 10, so you're going to have to roll above like a 15.
Oh shit! Is that not including my dex? That's
So
including my profit, my
You're
dex.
going to have to roll like 15 that.
Okay. Oh god. Fuck.
But if you don't reach him, you could always use a ranged attack.
Oh, I don't want to get closer if I don't hit this. How can I can attack with my bow, right?
Yeah, you could attack from your bow from here.
I'm gonna attack with my bow. So that's a 1d6. Oh wait, do I have to roll a 20 to see if it hits first?
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to dodge from the orc. But he fails the dodge.
Well, I hit a nat 6 plus 4. So that's
Nice.
10.
So that's 10 damage. That you hit him like in the lower lung on his chest, and there's green glowing blood flowing out.
Okay. And I want to use my bonus action if I can.
To disengage or to
I'm just trying to figure out whether I just help Maxim now so that then fake name can start, because he can throw a javelin if need be. Am I able to help? Am I able to help Maxim here get out of the net?
you are close. You're close enough to him. I'll say you can help.
Alright,
It'll be your like movement for the turn.
that's fine. I want to help Maxim get out of this
You're gonna
net.
roll a strength check.
Okay, a strength, which is a +2, so 13.
So what'd you roll? Sorry.
11 plus 2, 13.
Oh, so the net stops restricting, but you cannot seem to pull it off of him. Your strength is stopping it from doing more damage to him, though.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just be struggling with this fucking net then until Maxim's turn.
So fake name, it is your turn.
Wait, sorry? Oh, it's fake name's turn, right?
Yeah.
I misheard, my bad.
What are you doing, fake name?
You want to rip the net up? Okay, yeah. So, fake name and I know together easily lift off this net, and it constricts into a little package.
Really?
So,
Can I take
this
it?
is an item now.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you take it?
Up to fake name. Do you want it?
Who take it?
It's not my turn, actually. The fake name wants it, he can take it. Although I feel like it would help me being stealthy boy. We can set up traps with it. Up to you, fake name. Either you
Fake
take it
name,
or I
do you
take it.
want it? Or do you want to give it? Or do you want to flip a coin to decide?
Well, it's a throwable net.
Yeah, it's a
so
throwable
you can...
net,
Yeah.
reusable, it shrinks down,
Up
and
to
it
you.
constricts the enemy.
Honestly, fake name, actually being that you get up front a lot.
You gotta learn how to use it, though.
True.
You can't use it yet. If I could just flip a coin to decide, or you could take it. Fake name. It's your turn.
Yeah, honestly, he wants to take it. That's fine. Give it to him.
Okay, take it. Take it. Yeah, you're good. So fake name. If so, you have one more action surge. If you wanted to use your action surge to be able to attack this turn, or you could just like take defensive stand. Because you helped him rip the net off Maxim, but it'll be Maxim's turn next.
Do you want to throw a spear, fake name?
Yeah, you could action search here if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Maybe it's not coming through again for him. I don't know why it isn't. That's the case.
That is really weird.
It could be internet related.
Probably.
Proof.
The delay is long. True.
Make sure to hit the live button in the left corner too.
Yeah, if it is that as well. Fake name, do you choose attack or defense? Maybe
And then it's Maxim.
Yeah, if the delay is getting longer, it might be his internet.
I would try reloading, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Maxim's turn.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So what do you want to do?
I am going.
He just said he
Oh.
wanted to
Ooh.
attack throw.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, Max.
yeah,
Nice.
I'll roll
No,
for it.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
So the predator cannot dodge.
Oof. This is gonna hurt.
Oh,
He had the
yeah,
target
fake
5
name.
times.
You might want to just reset the stream.
Yeah, just refresh the page.
So the predator takes 8 more damage. So the predator taking more than half of its health turns invisible again. Now it's Maxim's turn.
But if the spear went in, just question, can we not see like blood dripping?
Yeah, you can see the fluorescent blood dripping, but the predator basically like yeets the javelin away and like tries to cover stuff. So like it's basically perception check and then attack roll.
Right.
Alright, in that case, I'll perception check this thing. That's a 10.
So you're gonna do this attack with disadvantage,
Okay.
depending on what it is. But you're like 40 feet away.
I'm 40 feet away, you say? Dang, I can't really.
Yeah, everyone's
really
been using those
do-
ranged moves.
Can you hear yourself?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go guiding bolt. That's what I'm gonna do.
Also, fact name,
Okay.
to know if the poison had any effect on the
let me cast
Yeah,
it.
so it did 1 extra damage on there.
Okay, cool.
And then during the Predator's turn, it's going to do 1 more damage until the end of combat.
So I rolled Guiding Bolt, and Guiding Bolt is 4d6 damage, and it's a
God damn.
+4 roll to hit, right?
So,
I got 22 to hit, and then rolled 17 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ.
oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
This
It
guy
is.
going night night. if it hits.
Okay. So, the Predator takes a decent amount of damage, but reduced. Takes, you said 16 radiant damage?
17.
17? Okay, so
I
that's
believe
going to be 7 damage.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Fair.
But it's knocked out of invisibility.
Nice.
All right.
Perception checks.
So this Predator has a bit less than half health. I think like 24 health left. Chunky. But now it's the Predator's turn.
Oh boy, here we go.
So the Predator is going to activate as a bonus action, clicking something on its wrist, a foreign language on the pad on its wrist. It looks like a stone tablet made out of obsidian with writing underneath that changes. It makes beeping noises when it clicks, deep, 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 and you hear an ominous deep, deep,
Uh-oh.
deep coming from its wrist. Okay, now the Predator pulls out its extendable spear, aims at fake name. And do you want to defend or do you want to dodge fake name?
I don't know. You're gonna have to. That's a big ask to try and collide javelins. I think you can only. Wait,
Whoa,
you
you
can-
wanna... So,
Can you do that?
so...
I think you're
I'll
better off just trying
say-
to dodge. To be honest.
If you succeed this roll, I'll give the whole party another level up. But it's gonna be, you're gonna need to roll above an 18. An 18, 19, or a 20.
That's a big ask. Jesus.
Yeah, maybe if you were like level 10, you would already have the feat where you could just deflect shit.
Yeah, but it's
There's a chance.
It's a.
So
it's
you
a
want to
slim
roll?
chance.
Oh, yes or no, fake name. Yes
Like,
or
what's
no.
the offset? How much damage is
It's
it gonna
your
do
turn.
if he fails? How much damage is it gonna do fake name if he fails? Yeah, I think you need to give that an explanation to him.
Well, he already said yes.
Oh my god. If you fail this fake name, you're probably fucked for the rest of this fight.
Oh, no.
Well, so fake name throws the javelin at the other spear and misses by about a foot.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
The javelin travels straight towards him, piercing him. Okay.
Whereabouts is it?
Well,
missing?
it's not a critical, but it does 10 damage,
Oh, wow.
and it pins you to the ground.
Pins
okay.
fake name to the ground.
Now it is Kaino's turn.
Okay. Alright. So, just so I could get some context around this. So, this thing that's on his wrist, is it like enhancing the javelin? Like, what is it? What are we.
So-
just so I can kind of understand what I need.
No. So, as the DM, so this is like a technological device.
Right. Okay.
It's like beeping. It's ominous. It's probably a bomb.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? How far away is this guy from me now? After we've fucked him up? Can I make it acrobatics to jump to him?
He's 30 feet away, so you could run to him if you wanted to.
Okay.
He walked forward a little bit.
Okay, so I don't need to use acrobatics to get to him?
Yeah, you could just run over.
Alright, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to attack him. I'm going to do a sleight of hand check. And because it says here that I can try and with my... Well, actually, hang on. I can use that as a bonus action. So, wait a sec. So, I want to get closer... Wait, can I attack him first, then go closer to him? And then use my bonus action?
Yeah, you could bow
Yeah,
and then
bow,
run over
and a bonus action? Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna try to dodge the bow.
Okay, that's fine. Would I need to roll a D?
No. He already tried. He succeeds on dodging your arrow.
Okay, so I don't need to roll then. Okay, I want to run up to him. I want to use a bonus action here, and I'm actually going to use a sleight of hand check. So I can use my thieves tool to disarm the device on his wrist.
Ooh. Okay. This is dope.
Yeah. Because
gonna
I get a +8 on this,
Okay.
so this better fucking hit.
So, yeah. So give me a d20 roll and then +8. So
Is it possible for
I'd
me to
say
give
if you're above
guidance
an
as well?
18.
Oh my god. Fuck! Fuck today's
What'd you roll?
D20 rolls, man. 15, man. 15.
Well,
15.
is it possible for me to give
you
guidance?
don't make
with
anything
distance?
worse. That's the good news. You don't make it go faster or nothing. You just didn't. You weren't able to finesse it and disable it.
Okay.
But Maxim, what'd you say?
I was saying, am I able to give Dro guidance? Which gives another one.
So what is that? Is it a plus?
It's a plus 1d4
Yeah, roll the
to
d4.
any roll.
Get rid of your spell slot and then. So roll a d4, kind of, and plus it to that. And if it's above an 18, so if you roll a 3 or 4.
Oh my god. Why does it... Dude, this fucking automated dice today is so ass. It just gives me the lowest rolls and everything.
I'm sorry. It happens to the best of them. Okay. Well, you cannot disable it for now.
I'm fucked.
But now it's Fake Name's turn. He is pinned to the ground with the javelin, so you have to make a strength check first before you do your turn. Yeah.
Can Maxim even enchant it?
Ooh. So
I mean,
Fake Name, you feel like you know how to use the spear really well already. You feel super familiar. Like, this is like the easiest to use thing ever. You open it, you close it, and that's how you get out of the javelin. You collapse it, and then you re-expand it. You know the inner mechanisms for some reason. You can just feel it. Okay. Well, I'll say if you want Maxim to enchant it, that's gonna take all your turn. And that's gonna be Maxim Arcane check if you want to do that.
okay, I can do that.
Okay, so give me a 20 roll. Thanks.
That is 15. No modifier.
Okay. Um. hmm. So I'll say you always know where this spear is, fake name. It's impossible to lose this spear from now on. But unless it gets destroyed instantly, and then you're gonna lose it. Okay, but that is your turn, fake name. So now you have a spear you cannot lose. That's shrinkable. And it's pretty damn powerful. It's a D10 roll on a throw, and then on an attack, it's a D12. Okay. But Maxim,
Yep.
it's your turn.
All right. I think I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try Toll the Dead. Wait. What? Remind me what we're doing again. What we're fighting?
You're fighting this predator
Predator.
orc.
Right, the Predator. Okay. For some reason, I thought we had killed the Predator already, and my brain was like, not
No,
quite.
we've done half his health. Or just
Okay.
under.
Okay. Good. Cool. Yeah. Toll the Dead.
Okay. So he's gonna make an intelligence saving throw, which you might have a good chance on. So, what's the succeed? On it?
10 is the Wisdom save.
So he rolled an 11 with the modifier. Okay. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
I think I'm gonna move closer, as close as I can get.
Okay. So you're like right up to him. He's like
Okay.
like 5 feet away.
In that case, that's where I'm gonna end my turn for now.
This guy's gonna.
Okay.
This guy about to fucking back.
So
the
you're
shit out
you're
of me.
the target. Okay. So it is the predator's turn.
Bro, I'm about to die for the rest of today's rolls. Holy shit.
The
Yeah.
predator is gonna pull out a toothed black sword. It's a short sword. And he's gonna go to attack Maxim. So do you wanna defend or do you wanna dodge Maxim?
I would like to. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 14.
Yeah, you dodge it seemingly easily. And then the predator is going to he's gonna jump back. He's gonna go back 30 feet from you guys. So he's like 35 feet from you guys. From Maxim, and then he's like 55 feet from like Kino.
Wait, I was just at him though. Wait, where did he? Oh, he jumped in like the complete.
Yeah,
opposite
but like
direction.
yeah, like he backed away from where Maxim approached him. So he's like a little bit away now. Maybe he's like 45 feet away from you, kind of, instead of like 55. Yeah, like 45 feet. But now it is your turn though.
Alright. I'm going going to do. I'm going to. How far can I jump? Dexterity was. My walking speed's 30 feet. Can I walk 30 feet and then make a dexterity check to jump to him?
Yeah,
Okay. I want to walk. I pace.
that's basically what I've been doing already.
Yeah.
But
I pace hastily to 30 feet, and I want to do a dexterity jumping attack onto.
yeah.
I
So
want to basically
you
jump.
have to roll. You have to roll above a 10 with your modifier on your acrobatic.
I roll a 16 with my modifier. So
Yeah,
it's a
you're
20.
good.
So I jump, and I want to jump behind him.
You're right at him. Okay, so you're behind him. Yeah, wherever you want to jump is behind him.
Yeah, I'd like do like this fucking triple fucking backflip jump behind him, and Quare and Fake Name are like, holy shit. I totally I pull my daggers out and I slice his this will be the action if it hits. If it hits, that is. If I hit here, I use my two daggers to basically slice like from both like shoulder blades like across his back.
So this predator is stunned and cannot move out of the way in time, taking both of your hits. So calculate damage.
1d4, so first one hits a 4, so I'll put my modifier on that, so that's a 9. And then my other d4 is a 1, so 10 all up.
Cool, 10 damage. This predator is like one hit away from death.
That's my bonus action, isn't it? I can't do any more actions now, right? Or am I able to?
So yeah, the bonus action was the jump.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So Fake Name, it's now your turn.
I gave you guys the pass, just make the layup.
Cool. So the predator cannot move out of spear range in time, taking it right to the heart. The predator has now collapsed. The beeping device is still on his wrist, and you feel like it will go off in 3 rolls.
Okay. Boys, this is where you need to let me do my work outside of maybe Maxim. Because I can try and disarm this thing. So unless you, Maxim, want to do something.
I'm basically good with whatever you want to do. I am more than happy to just support however I need.
Alright, what do I need to hit for this if I'm going to do a sleight of hand to try and disarm this thing?
So, it's gonna be above a 17 now. It used to be above an 18, but you already did it once. So in every roll, it's gonna lower it by 1. So next time it's gonna be 16, and the time after that is 15. But you guys can also use your rolls to run from the bomb too. But if you disarm it, you might be able to like study it or something. I don't know.
I really want to disarm this thing. I'm gonna do a roll. Try and disarm this thing. Oh my god, I hit a 5. That's not good.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try one more time. After this.
Yeah.
Fake Name, are you running? Are you and Maxim running out of range here?
So I'll roll for them running.
Yeah, I guess I'll run, yeah.
So they don't get too far. They're in a little bit of a shot.
Alright, I'm gonna try and do one more dex roll after this, and if I don't hit it on the third roll, I'm gonna do a acrobatic jump the fuck out of there.
What was that last thing?
Huh?
What was that last thing? You said dex roll?
So I said I'm going to do
After
another.
the
I'm
last-
going to do another sleight of hand roll here. But I said on my third
Okay.
roll. On the third roll, can I try and do a dex roll to jump further away from other than just 30 feet? Or am I going to be fucked? That's my question.
Oh shoot! What was the question?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Question. Okay. I want to do. So you said three rolls, right? So I already did one sleight of hand roll. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do a
did
second
one, yeah,
sleight of hand
two.
roll. If that doesn't hit on the third roll, can I use a dexterity to jump like further away than just like
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. Praise this one fucking hits. I need to roll a 17. Give me a 17. Oh my god, it's a 2. Fuck me dead. All right.
Oh no.
I'm rolling to get the fuck out of
Wow.
there. Alright, this one is to run and jump away. Please give me something good. A 16 plus 8.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry, plus 6. Acrobatics.
everyone. Yeah, everyone gets out of range in time,
Okay.
but this big ass explosion creates like a tower of like plasma, basically a giant signal for your position.
I can't believe I've failed every fucking sleight of hand roll, and the moment I want to do acrobats, the dice was like, yeah, you can do that. Fuck me,
It knows
man.
your specialty. No, your freaking sleight of hand specialty too. So this is messed up.
Yeah.
It's messed up. I was hoping you could.
I really wanted that fucking... I really wanted it. I really wanted that device. Shit. Alright. So that was the predator that was, like, following us, like, at the start of this story?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What
Wow.
about it? Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we got him.
Got it.
I will say there is still a pack of ogres and trolls out there
Yeah.
that were his minions.
Sure. I was going to ask the group. Sorry, before you carry on, Kaz. Are we, just for your guys' sake, because of how late it is that where we sort of want to now sort of pack up for the day, or did we want to keep going, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to
Yeah,
see your goblin rewards, you can see those first.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
down to
let's-
see those first,
I-
yeah.
I reckon we do that, and then we call it for a week, just so we don't start another storyline and these guys are exhausted and want to go to bed.
Much appreciated.
All good. Take it away.
Okay. So you guys want to go back to the goblin village, correct?
Yep.
Fake name, you want to go back to the Goblin Village? He said, yep.
Okay. So as you guys come back to the goblin village, a really old goblin wearing a golden helmet is standing at the edge of the village. And he says, I knew you'd get him. And he gives each of you something. He gives Maxim a piece of Tarask scale.
Ooh.
He gives Kaino these unnaturally old-looking boots. And he gives fake name. It's like this orb watch thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Added these
So you'll have to
bits.
find out more next time.
Okay, I added these
But
bits.
write that down.
And are we leveling up as well?
Not yet,
Okay.
but maybe at the start of next time.
Okay.
That's fair.
Cool. I added in the boots. Sweet. It's just called Boots Legacy, by the way. That's all I could select with the equipment thing on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you're good. After you attune to them, you'll find out more information. But right now, they're not attuned yet.
That's fine.
Yep.
Bro, I might have to take away some of these things because I think some of these things aren't what I've picked up in this story. That's okay. Because I still have the 2 potions, yeah. I didn't ever use them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And I think Maxim does too.
Are you writing these down too?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you are, Kaz, but
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Cool. Alright, well, we're gonna have to tell Chaos we fucking killed it without him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in the D&D one. Hang on.
You got him.
I'm gonna find this meme. Alright, well. Sweet. Thanks, guys, so much for
Yeah.
another episode of Adventures of DRO Friends. I like that. Fucking Quarry and I forget Fake Name's character's name. Quarry and sorry, Fake Name, not to be rude. I need to write everyone's names down so I don't forget. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be streaming
Hell yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Maybe
of course.
do some Master Duel or maybe some Throne of Liberty. I haven't decided yet. I also got the Primite cards, by the way, boys. I know Kaz was there, but
Oh yeah.
Nice.
yes, I do have the Primites now in my deck. Hope you all have a fantastic night, and we'll be back next time. Till then, guys.
Yep.
Take care.
Have a good night.
Take care.